This week in GTA Online, we have a huge weekly update. We have a massive range of bonuses, discounts, and more, and I will be covering all of the details. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get into it. This weekly update will be lasting all the way through until April 23rd, with April 22nd being the last full day of the weekly update. In terms of some login unlocks, it will be 420 week in GTA Online. If you log in this week, you can receive the Black LD Organics Tea. The Rockstar Propaganda email list subscribers can also log in to receive the multicolor 420 festival outfit within 72 hours. And as usual with the 420 week, the peyote plants will return and will be able to be found on the map. So already I do think this is really nice. This Rockstar Propaganda email list is something that you just need to subscribe to with your email to receive updates from Rockstar Games. You should be able to do this on the Rockstar website. After that, the weekly challenge is to complete 5 waves in the new Stoner Survival. This will get you the Sasquatch outfit and a very nice $420,000, going really nicely with the theme of 420 week. Next up, we have the bonus money this week, and let me just tell you guys, this week has some insane bonuses and also a lot of them. First of all, the 4 times bonuses. Insanely nice to see 3 of these things. The Stoner Survival new mode, Hunting Pack, Adversary mode called Get Lamar, which apparently is a new map, or at least a new playable area of the Adversary mode, and a 4 times bonus on pizza delivery missions. So yeah, that Stoner Survival is well worth playing this week, especially with that weekly challenge, getting you $420,000. There is then a triple money bonus on the first dose and last dose missions. Another thing that you definitely want to play, especially if you have not played them yet, start them inside the Freak Show. Completing the first and last dose missions as a host will get you a free Ocelot Virtue. There is then a double money and RP on the short trips missions. This is where you get to play as Franklin and Lamar. The Community Combat series also has that, and last but not least, there is double money on the weed sell missions, including the nightclub organic produce. So in terms of bonuses, you guys should be hopefully able to make a ton of cash. There is some great options to choose from. I will definitely be checking out this Stoner Survival. I really hope that you guys don't have the effects of that throughout the entirety of the survival. If that is the case, I think it will be extremely difficult. But yeah, with that 4 times bonus, I would still recommend trying to play it. For me at least, I think the best bonus there is probably the weed sell missions, especially if you guys already earn the Smoke on the Water shop, getting that extra 35% sell bonus. And having this including the nightclub's organic produce makes this just a little bit better, extremely nice. So now move on to the discount section. We have a huge 50% off all of these things on screen. I think this first 50% discount is honestly nothing too good, but we also have some nice clothing unlocks there, and also the Vapid Festival bus. There is then a 40% off the weed farms, which includes its upgrades, a very nice discount. There is then a 30% off all of these vehicles. The best one there in my opinion just has to be the Hakachu Drag, especially if you guys have access to the HSW upgrades. And last but not least, the gun van discounts are all on screen, quite similar to the last few weeks. You can get a free baseball bat, a 30% off the railgun, and then for GTA Plus members, a free stun gun, 70% off body armor, and 40% off the military rifle. In terms of weekly money methods, we first off have the new FIB priority file, which is the black box file. Just remember to complete these bonus challenges for an additional $50,000. Then inside the salvage yard, here are all 3 of the salvage yard robberies. We have the podium robbery for the Pegassi Ignis, the McTony robbery for the Vapid Dominator ASP, and the cargo ship robbery for the Dinka Kanjo SJ. If you do all of the salvage yard robberies, you are looking at roughly around $1 million. So very recommended if you have a salvage yard. In terms of free cars or vehicles this week, inside the casino for the Lucky Wheel podium vehicle, we have the Western Reaver, an extremely nice bike. It is very fast, especially when you guys pull a wheelie. Getting the Western Reaver for free by spinning the lucky wheel is genuinely so nice. We then had the final free car this week, which was the BF Club inside the LS Car Meet. To get this one for free, you need to place top 4 in the LS Car Meet series for 3 days in a row. I don't think the BF Club's too bad. However, for that type of challenge, I would probably just avoid it altogether and solely try and get the Western Reaver. At this point, we have some test rides from the weekly update. Starting at PDM or Simeon's Auto Shop, we have all of these vehicles on display. I think just looking through these ones, the Albany Alpha and potentially the Vapid Riata probably stand out to me the most. I also like the Enos Super Diamond. I think it is also such a shame that Rockstar have not really done anything else with that vehicle, even maybe just gave it some Benny's upgrades. Just remember, you can also test drive the vehicles here to see what you think. At the Luxury Autos dealership, this time around we have the Banshee GTS and the Grotti GT750. The Banshee GTS is my go-to choice, extremely fast with and without the HSW upgrades. And last up, for our test rides, we have the LS Kami test track. All of these standard test track vehicles are here: the Rapid GT Classic, Vapid Click, and the Vapid Hustler, with the HSW test ride being the Coil Cyclone 2. Potentially worth test driving them if you don't know what to expect. And finally, here are the time trials we can also complete. The premium race is called 8-figure bonus, the standard time trial is called Power Station, and the HSW time trial is Run Alternates to Elysian Island. As usual, I would always try and do these time trials quite early on in the weekly update, get them out of the way as soon as possible so that you don't have to worry about them. So yeah guys, that will be everything from the weekly update. With 420 week, we have a ton of options in terms of bonuses and even discounts, and I definitely think that they are the best highlights, especially in terms of bonus money. I'm really hoping that the Stoner Survival is extremely fun, especially paired with that weekly challenge and its 4 times bonus. Make sure that you guys leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this weekly update. I genuinely do think this is a pretty nice one this week, and yeah, if you guys went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, leave a like. I always do appreciate it, and if you are new to the channel and like what you see, subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss a video. Stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.